telepresencia, say, oh, una persona en el cuarto habla, so mira los personas. So now he's muted it. So we can do that too. There's a mute. Cuando empuje mute, say no say see. So there's no hay microphone. Es como exactamente como un teléfono. This Brent. So we unmute and now we can ask Brenda. Can you talk? Brenda, hablar con nosotros por favor. No, Brenda. Brenda from there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Okay.
Otra vez, Brenda?
Hola. Hola a todos.
All right.
Hola.
Bueno, so ahora hay cinco locations. Es UNAM, UANL, Indiana, Brent, say Indiana?
I'm in Indiana.
Excellent, Indiana. Y Washington, D.C., Mike?
¿Cómo estás?
All right.
I know just very little.
but it's done well. So what you know well. So that this is a good thing. So Mike is en enero con trabajo los universidades en Estados Unidos y también en otros lugares del mundo para proyectos de telepresencia. También con Brent Sweeney de NLR. So NLR como entre Cisco y NLR trabaja mucho cerca en muy proyectos, especialmente telepresencia en otros países, China, Egipto, Singapur, Inglaterra, Orlando, Netherlands, is Orlando?
Holanda.
Orlando, lo siento. Austria, Australia. Did I leave anything out? I must. Qatar,
Singapore.
United Arab Emirates, Emirates, Unido Árabes, and Alemania. So a new one. So gracias, Brent. Alemania. Brent vive en Alemania, so es el hombre si hablar alemán perfecto. So he's trabajado con los ingenieros en Alemania en las universidades. So es un partnership entre Cisco y National Laboral. Todos trabajan muy cerca sobre telepresencia community. And es más grande cada día.
¿Cuánto es el máximo de personas que pueden estar conectadas?
No sé quién está transmitiendo, no es Brent, debe ser México, se me hace.
48 canales, ¿cómo se dice? The screen is
Debe ser Mike el que está presentando.
So it's
JJ, so is Mike, I think, who is presenting, or Brent?
I think
map?
these are Mike. Are those your slides?
No, I think it's Brent.
Or Brent?
My slide, JJ.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Brent. Maybe you'd like to say a few words about National Laboral and telepresence, Brent? And
Someone have to interpret.
I'll interpret.
Okay.
And plus, if you speak slowly, people
Let
can
him
follow English.
tell us
Yes.
the advantages of this telepresence. Could
Okay.
you please tell us the advantages of using this telepresence?
Yeah, and you can do it in English just slowly and clearly. Perfect.
So, of course, you can see that the quality is very good. It's better than most of the H323 video. But the other advantage, you can get good quality H323. But a couple other advantages. One of them is that it's very reliable and it's very simple. You can see that there are not lots of controls. We don't have to change the camera. We don't have to worry about how to find other people and how to make lots of adjustments to make it work well. It's set up to work well, and then it just works well. It's a nice, reliable, high-quality system. So those are things that are attractive to people. At our university, we have many systems, H323 systems, traditional video systems, that are high quality, high definition, and so on. But we also chose to buy many of these for people who need a high quality, easy to use experience. So the president and other people who aren't very smart need something that's simple to use so that they can communicate with each other easily. So those are, I think, some of the advantages. This picture shows something about what we're doing with what we're calling the Research and Education Exchange. So this is an effort to connect all of the Cisco Telepresence users in education at universities and potentially government labs and so on, libraries, museums around the country and around the world. So most of these are in the United States, but as JJ indicated, there are some in other countries. And so all of these little pictures there in the eastern United States, in the central United States, and in California are telepresence systems at universities that are connected to our exchange here in the middle of the country. So the big item in the center of the country is our exchange.
Does the quality depend on both ends to have the same equipment?
They both have to have Cisco telepresence equipment, although there's a provision for interoperability with H323. So it's possible to make them interoperate, but the quality is not as good usually. So you don't have to have, so there are different kinds of telepresence systems. There are great big room systems that have 3 or 4, well, usually 3 large screens. There's a small system, I think you have 500s there, don't you, JJ?
Yes, it's a 500, Brent.
Yeah. So that's a smaller system. The system I'm looking at is twice as big as yours. It has 3 cameras, so it covers the entire room.
Oh, yeah, actually, can you pop to another camera, Brent?
Sure.
I trace cameras.
Different part of the room.
Cool.
The microphones are directional, so they understand, they see where I am. And they turn on the camera that points to this part of the room. So I could be in this side of the room, and we could have 3 or 4 people over here. I could be back in the center, and the microphone will pick up my movement and show.
And can you go to the other side, Brent, just for example? This is my favorite trick.
Just to finish the example.
Yeah.
So this is the other side.
Oh, and it's a very nice room. And Brent, where's the microphone? It's on the table?
So there are 2 kinds of microphones. So there's one set of microphones on the table, but there are also, I believe on the 13, Michael can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that there are directional microphones in the camera. Is that not right?
Well, it wouldn't be directional here because we just have one microphone. But
my system.
Mike
Yes.
could answer, I think.
no, I think they're all on the table.
Really?
In our system, the microphone is below the screen.
Right.
That's correct.
So our microphone, el micrófono es el centro abajo de la
Pantalla.
pantalla, de la pantalla. Ahí, cerca de ahí. Ah, there we go. Right, so there's the microphones, and then Brent, because it's porque hay 3 cámaras, 3 micrófonos en 3 lugares. Y, pero el image en la pantalla es cambio, es una función que quien habla. So cuando Brent habla ahí, centro, el otro lado es el izquierda y derecho, y en otro lugar, en